Libra. Libra, this is a reading for you. It could be Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And, sorry. Could be for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you see this and it resonates, it is for you. So let's see what the card has to say. So please tell me what is there to say for Libras in this reading. What do we have to tell Libras? All Libras out there. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Page of Swords. I'm not going to show you all the cards. The first four cards, I think. And Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and Six of Wands, and Justice. And Justice, yes, balance, Libra, finding balance, fairness, there's something you've been fighting for, and trying to be fair about it, trying to find balance in it. Page of Swords, you're really thinking about how you're doing it. Knight of Pentacles, I think you're out in the world right now trying to find balance in stability. You know, how can I find stability, I think, for some of you. Yes, High Priestess. I don't know if some of you are on a spiritual journey. I don't know why I say that. The Hierophant. I think yes. Maybe some of you met a mentor or something like that and are going that way on that journey there, trying to find balance in that. You want to succeed in that. You're changing yourself, I think. So growth, inner growth, yeah, death. So I think you have turned your life upside down for spirituality. The Emperor. Again, balance. There's a lot about balance here, I think. So I think you've been out there doing stuff, and now you're thinking, you know what? I'm trying to find back to my own self and finding the balance that way. I want to find myself. I don't want to be lost anymore. Again, Four of Pentacles is also about stability and balance and making sure that you're feeling good yourself and that you feel safe. So you're sort of like holding back for the life that you did before. You're trying to find another way of living, I think. Judgment. Yeah. So being, you know, trying to first, I think you're backing up a little bit, and then I think you're trying to go forward in another way, totally different way, and it's about spirituality for many of you, Libras out there, I'm sure. The Chariot, yes. So it's a 7. So you are in a place right now where you're thinking a lot about how do I find myself? How do I get back to me? And 7 is a very spiritual number. It's about having some relationship with the universe. And it is the Chariot. So it's about thinking about how do I move forward. You also have, you see, the High Priestess, black and white. The Chariot, black and white. So it's about figuring out what is what. So there's a balance. And Judgment, I think it's about you transforming yourself into this new you that is not new, but it is yourself, if you understand. You moved away from what was you. Why? I don't know. But you did. We can lose ourselves in this world very easily, because there's a lot of attractions out there in all kinds of ways, you know. Just the internet and the television and yeah. So, and in jobs, right? So yes, you want to find happiness. 9 of Cups tells me that you're not happy. You want to go out and find this happiness again. You've been there. You've been happy. So you want to find it again. So you have a passion about that right now, King of Wands. You want to be you. And this is very important. So I think you're trying not, you can use many words, but I'll just say spirituality, finding into yourself. What do I feel? What do I want? How do I think? Am I negative? Am I positive in my thinking? And how far am I from myself? Also very important. You know, how far did I go away from myself, from the person that I am, and all that. Very important. I've been through that myself, you know, and it's like this is a long process, because if you, like me, figure it out when you're older. I was like 50, I think, when I started to wanted to go back to who I really was inside, and it's been taking me a long time, because it's like I think we have built so many things on top of each other in the wrong direction. So we really have to peel all these layers away, and then find into, oh, here I am. Wow, this is me. And then from there, start building up again. Like, you know, the way I think, not being so negative, don't talk about other people. Many things, whatever goes on in your life, right? And you know, what people am I together with, and do I want to be with those people? Are they nice people? And why do I meet these people? Is it because I'm, you know, I'm sort of like the same, and things like that. I think you are in a very, very, very big process about yourself. Who am I? So yes, you want to find joy in life, and again, balance, stability. This is 4, and 4 is also always about stability and foundation, and it's about being happy and having success, and feel that you're good in life, and things are good for you. So Libra, you are a person that loves to be in balance, right? Ace of Cups. You might meet somebody on this journey, you know. I don't know if you could, some of you could be going to some retreats where you meet other people that is also trying to find themselves, or being very spiritual. Could be yoga, could be anything that has something to do with spirituality and finding your inner self and your inner strength and your inner light, finding your soul. Who am I? I think you're gonna meet somebody, and you're gonna find out there's a lot of you're gonna have a lot of choices in life when the moment you find yourself, and sort of figure out what way to go to 100% be the person you want to be, the best version of yourself, right? You're going to figure out that there's a lot of options coming in and opportunities, and you can start dreaming also about the life you want. So I think you're in it, or in the start of it. I think you are changing right now. You really know that That's what you want. You want to become yourself. You've been out there too long being another person than you. Yeah. 6 of Swords. So you're leaving this troubled water, if you can say that, right? So it's like, I'm leaving all this shit behind. I'm gonna go over on the other side here when it's calmer water, where I feel good, where there's more calm, my mind is not so troubled, and the options I have is also all about love and being together and being nice to each other and all that. So it's about, I think you're out for finding love, and it could be love for yourself or love to another person, or you know, love in communities or something like that. So this is a very, very, very important for you right now, Libra. Whenever you see this video, I'm sure you're in this process, finding yourself and, you know, really figuring out what is my passion in life, what was meant for me to do. It's not this shit I was doing. I'm sure that there was something else for me. It didn't give you anything. You were not happy. Yeah, you have 2 of Wands. So this is the portal into a new life. He's standing with the world in his hand, right? So it's about you seeing clear that over there in the future, when I slowly let go of these wands here on the left side, there's gonna be maybe a new partnership. It's gonna be a new life. I'm gonna be different. You might also get another job, right? Because you change, because you get more. You love yourself more. You really know what you want in the future. So keep it up. Get to know yourself. It's, for some it takes a long time, and for others it's very easy to do. And the more you know about yourself, I think, the better you get out into life. When you meet people, they'll look at you in a different way, because you know yourself. So you come out very how can I say, authentic, and people can feel that. So that I think that's very important, because also people trust you because they can see you're very honest, and that you know yourself and you are yourself, and people like that. So I do too, because then you can trust people, right? You feel it immediately when people are in their own light, and you know, they don't worry about stuff, they don't talk about other people, they're just like balanced and feel good. And I think that's where you're going. So yeah, it's a big trip. It's a big trip. Very important trip. And in the shadow you have the Lovers. So I think for many of you, the message here is, when you follow your heart and do what's right for you, and become the version of you that you really wanted to be, but you lost track of, you know, everything, and the most important, yourself, and who you really are and what you really want, you're gonna meet a beautiful person that you can share this new way of living with. And that's important, because we all want to be with somebody, right? There's not many people that doesn't want to be with somebody else. It doesn't matter how we do it, right? If we live together or not, as long as we have somebody that we can trust, and that we have that we can love, and that we feel they love us. So that's beautiful. And that's the message here. If you change all this, you change yourself, go back to who you really are, and use the time for that, you're gonna win somebody's heart, and the other way around. So go for it, Libra. Good luck with it.